That's good. We're going to need a strap today, right? So go find a strap, something that you can extend with. Need a strap, maybe towel. Something you can use to connect your, good morning. Morning that you can do like this, right? We want to connect the foot, the hand together through the strap. Okay, let's do this. We're going to start on our backs today. So find some good ground space. Your strap is close. Come on down. We're doing a big stretch. Arms overhead, legs forward. Just that big stretch. Maybe this is your first feeling of today. I'm going to take this down a little bit more. All right. So you want to start in a feel-good place, right? Morning. Go for that extra reach. Okay. Right away, let's put your knees in the chest. Little knee circles. Massage out your low back. As you move, you want to breathe into where you feel it. If you feel this in your elbow, that's where you breathe it into. Right, try other direction. Nice. We're going to keep these circles. Switch it up whenever you need to. Take your hands, though, underneath your hips. All right, so you're going to lift the hips up a little bit. Those hands are flat, palms down. Let the weight of your legs start to massage out your wrists. Yeah? The further you can get your arms forward, so the straighter the arm, more you can get into your forearm. Just going to check that out. Lots of breath. Okay, one more. And relaxing there. Everyone find your straps. We're going to take 2 feet up in the air right away. Big circles. So extend those legs up. If this is too much to get the legs up like that, maybe put a little prop, a little towel or something underneath your hips to help elevate. And extend those legs up. Big circles though, right? The bigger the circle, the more you're going to get into your low back. Try both directions here. As you do that, find your breath in there. Find your breath. Let's try to go forward and back now. So inhale forward, exhale, pull not only those feet in, okay, the butt comes up though, yeah? So try to get not only extension through the back of the legs, but maybe a little extra opening in that low back. Inhale down, exhale up. Your muscles need oxygen right now, so you want to, lots of big breath. Also good just to let it out, right? You don't want to hold that breath in. Let's do one more big rock, one more big one. Okay. In the center here, let's drop your right leg down on the ground. So right leg is down, left leg still up in the sky. Let's just check in just with the left leg. Yeah. Now, if this is too much to keep that left leg in the air, maybe soften or bend that right leg. Use your exhale here to help left leg a little farther every time you exhale. Flex the foot so all your toes reach back toward your face. We're looking for length. If you did those front kicks this morning, right, you want that full extension right up through that heel. One more big one. All right. Left leg only, big circles, right? So let's use that strap, use the towel as best you can to help you get big range of motion here. Right? Think of this, right? Like a roundhouse. Big up and through. No bending leg. Other direction. One more circle. In the center, let's take the head and shoulders up, climb up your strap. Go toward, face toward foot. As high as you can go. Get a good hold. As you exhale, head and shoulders back down in the ground. Bring the leg back with you. Let's do that one more time. Head and shoulders a little bit higher. Maybe eventually finding that foot. Whatever you got, hold tight. On a big exhale, head and shoulders back down. A couple of extra breaths here. Push the back of your left knee out. Shoulders out of ears. One more breath. Okay, now still the same left leg. Right hand will have the strap, so only right hand has a strap. On an exhale, fall the leg across your body so it's on the ground. Right? Making big L shape with the legs. Try to get your right hand as close as you can to the foot, eventually holding pinky toe side of the foot. Left arm, big circles here. Big circle with the left arm. Good. Other direction. Now you got some options here. Level 1, easiest, just take your hands to your low back, massage out that low back. Yeah? Level 2, yeah? Maybe hand behind the head to start opening shoulder backwards, right? So your face up towards ceiling eventually. And number 3, feels okay, left arm way over to that left. Let gravity help pull the shoulders to the mat. It helps a little if you scooch, move your right shoulder to the right just a little bit more. Take up space, everyone. Now, 2 more breaths. Can you extend in every direction? So think of north, south, east, west. Reach in each of those directions. 1 more breath. And let go of it all, let go of it all. Undo everything. Take a big stretch where we started, arms overhead, legs forward. Big pull. All right, and we're back with those legs in. Now before we do the other side, let's round out that back with just some momentum rocks, right? So this is not about your core. Just use your hands underneath your legs. Nice rounded back. Think of like bottom of a rocker, that kind of round and rock. Easy exhales up. Good. 1 more. And let's stay down. Okay. Finding strap. We've got another leg to do. I'm going to turn the other side. Let's get that right leg up in the air. Yeah. Less intensity. Keep that left knee bent. The farther you take that left leg forward, the more intense. Okay, we started with little circles here. Now let that left leg be heavy, like dead weight. Right. It's kind of moving leg around, breathing through those little tight corners. Right, so intuitive motion, just kind of check in, feel what feels right. If you need to pause at some point, right? All right, and let's rest in the middle. We're pulling that leg forward and back. Use your exhale. Right. Remember, the goal here is length, right? That's going to get to that long, lean muscle through your breath. So lots of breath here. Okay, 1 more bounce, 1 more reach, 1 more pull in. Okay. Now, those big circles. Let's go even bigger with these circles. As far over as you can. Gotta have some room to do this, right? Could be whacking your couch or whatever, so just kind of adjust. Yeah, both directions. Try other direction if you haven't switched. How does your leg feel in your hip right now? Sweet. Okay, in the center, let's climb up the strap. Nose above the knee. Reach up. 1 more big breath. Hold tight. As you exhale, head and shoulders back down. Bring your leg back with you. Let's do that 1 more time. Head and shoulders up a little bit higher. Good hold. Exhale, head and shoulders back down. Resting here for a couple breaths. Shoulders out of ears. Try not to arch the back too much. No shame in bending that left leg to keep that low back down. 2 more breaths to kick up through the heel, push the back of that right knee out. 1 more large breath. All right, and left hand will have the strap now, so your right arm is the one that's free. As you exhale, fall the leg all the way across the body until it's on the ground again. Okay, no bend of the left arm, as close as you can. Hold your foot. Right arm, big circle. Other direction. Level 1, massage out your low back, right? Just kind of where the hips meet that low back. Just kind of play with that, kind of feel around. Number 2, level 2, maybe hand behind the head. Just start falling open. Yeah, that can be a lot. That's a lot of weight torquing on your back. For more, that right arm way over to the right. Maybe moving, scooching left shoulder to the left a little bit more. How flat on the ground can you be? All right, let's take a couple extra breaths here to reach in that north-southeast direction. Softening belly helps. Try that too. One more big breath. And there's your release. Get rid of that strap for a second. Arms overhead, legs forward. That big reset pull. Shake off those legs. Nice. All right, everyone, we're going back. Now back to those legs in, rocking forward and back. Use your exhale here. Now, second time rock. Maybe feet can go over the head a little bit. Maybe a little deeper forward bend when you come forward. So just every exhale. If you go a little further, forward and back. Good. 2 more. Only what body allows, right? You don't want to push. Next time you come up, we'll stay up. We'll stay up. All right, sitting on something if you need to. You have that strap over your feet. Easy up and down. All right, let's reach out of your low back. Right, so when you do this, try not round, right? It's not so much a round as it is a long back and a hinge at your hips. Go for the reach. As body opens up, maybe you can climb those hands a little closer to your feet. Those millimeters keep adding up. Nice, everyone. 2 more. Good. All right, let's get rid of that strap. Feet together. Nice. Keep them wide. To take your hands on your knees. We'll keep those elbows forward and rocking side to side. Try to get the knees touching the ground. Right? So the closer your hips to your heels, the more intense that's going to be. Right? Look, I'm sitting this far back. It's all good. Right? Just try to keep the chest lifted and coach the knees open toward the mat. Or you're tight. And let's pause in the center, using your exhale a little forward and back. If you feel like you're going to fall, still, hands behind you. It's going to help get your nose past your toes. 2 more hinges. All right, now I'm going to stay forward for some of you, right? Plenty here with the hands behind. Otherwise, try to take hands forward or check it out. Lift those knees up a little. Hug. Arm goes in front of those shins. How much arm can you get underneath? As you exhale, not just pull down, but lengthen forward, like you're looking over a cliff. Use your exhale, pull down, chest to feet. 2 more breaths. Awesome on that. All right, everyone, we don't need strap right now. What we need is you on your belly. Come on over on your belly. Let's pause here for a second. Fold your hands underneath your forehead. We have those feet up in the air. Yeah, here's your big circles here. So let your low back just kind of waddle. Let it be loose. Big circles. Good. Other direction, other direction. Okay, in the center, we're going to work on shoulders a little bit more now. Your left arm, on the left, be quite sure arm that is. Arm goes off to the side, right hand underneath your shoulder. So be gentle here. Right foot up and over toward that left side. Yeah. So go slow here. We're going to go in and out. Inhale, release. Exhale, toe towards your hand. Right. So be gentle here. No bend to that left arm. Left hand palm down, straight over to your left side. The idea with this dynamic motion, this repping that we're doing, maybe every time you go and get a little further, body's a little more allowing you to go a little farther, foot toward hand. Now 2 more bounce, 2 more movements. And let's stay over now, stay over. Can you get that foot over toward, don't move the hand, can you get the foot toward the hand a little bit more? Maybe, right, you can use right arm here to help get you over, open up chest. Right? Even more, try to bend both knees. Right? So both feet flat on their mat. I'm using right hand to help this pushing. Wherever you are, lots of breath. 1 more breath. We're not done with this left shoulder. Come on, back on your belly. Take your right arm forward. Shoot your left arm underneath it. So we're making an L shape with your arms, right? So it's not like this, right? Arm is not forward. It's right underneath your chin. So it really does look like an L. Now, enough to stay here. This could be a lot. Just let the head fall down in front of the left arm. For more, always a more option, it's the left knee that comes forward. That's going to give you even more leverage to push down again. It's on that left shoulder. More intensity. This right arm goes behind you to the side. So it's palm up, just laying right down next to your right hip. Eventually, this is hard to point. This right shoulder touches your left arm. Okay, now I'm going to watch the timer here. You guys just bake here for 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Try to keep your breath above the intensity. If it's too much, you back something off, right? Maybe first thing to go would be that left knee. You want to pull that in. Okay, you got 10 more seconds. Huge breaths. And time. Slowly. Corey's always in my head. Slowly get out of there, and shake off that left arm. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, let's do a reset in the center. Let's take those arms forward this time. Just a big stretch. Couple breaths to breathe into your pico. Just really breathe into your stomach to ground. All right, 1 more breath here. Good. We're set for the other side. So it's the right arm. 90 degrees to your right, left hand underneath your shoulder to start. We started with that left foot reaching for the right hand. So we're going in and out of that. Use your exhale. Right. Keep wrapping it out. Maybe one side tighter than the other, that's typical. Just work with what you got. I read this morning, the hardest lesson in life, it is what it is. That right shoulder, it is what it is. All right, now two more reaching. And let's rest up and over. Now, it's not just over, it's up and over. Continue to get that right foot closer toward that left hand. Maybe your left arm opens up. Can rest there. For more, right? Maybe bending right leg, right knee up towards ceiling. Whew, that's a lot. Wherever you are, keep the breath above everything. Right, let's do about 15 more seconds here. Just imagine what you're doing. You're reconstructing your shoulder right now, right? You want to keep it open. You don't want it tight. Grow those muscles, but you want to keep it open. You want to be able to have that range. 1 more breath. Ease yourself on your belly. Now, keep that right arm off to the side for a second. Left arm comes forward. Shoot your right arm underneath you. Right, we're making that L shape. Right hand is palm up. Enough just to let the head drop here in front of the right arm. You may want to move forward just a little bit too. Kind of locks yourself in a little deeper. For more, let's get that right knee forward. right? The farther forward it comes, the more intense. Surrendering here to gravity. Just let the head drop. More intensity. It's the left arm, front arm that goes down by your side, palm up. Okay. 30 seconds. Make this a rest, right? So even though this is super hard, you want to move out of it, want to be distracted by something, right? Just maybe close your eyes, focus on where you feel the sensation the most. Only got 10 more seconds. One more breath. Nice. Ease yourself out, everyone. Let's take that big stretch again. Arms forward. All right, kind of feel how nice and open arms and legs are. Right? You focus on each of them. Good. Let's take a big child's pose. Sit on back, hips back on heels. Use your hands on the ground to maybe get a little extra push back to round that tailbone, to get the heels toward hips a little bit more. Work on your upper back as well. Can you get the nose toward the knees? Nice. One more breath here. All right, and your up dog. Come on forward. No bend to those elbows. Look back at your feet. Little waddle. Try this. It's a side bend, a sitting side bend. So just roll over onto one hip, right? Sag, no bend to that supporting arm, and just lean into it, right? So this underbelly here is taut, really tight. It kind of makes a sound like a drum pushing down against it. Maybe a little rocking forward and back here. Be gentle. Good. One more breath. And before we do the other side, stop in the middle here. Extra lift. Can you move your hands backward a little bit more to draw the chest up a little higher, shoulders out of ears. Feel this from your belly button to your chin. Rocking to the other hip. Right, so you're going to stack those hips. Lean a little forward. No bend to the supporting arm. Lots of breath here. And coming not only to center, everyone, let's find a down dog real quick. Walk those heels out, bend one knee, bend the other knee. Maybe a little twist, and just check in how body feels. Okay. And coming on down to a sitting position. Sitting position, something comfortable. It's easy twisting now. So I want you to use your hands on your legs to pull. Maybe it's this leg, maybe it's both legs. Maybe get that arm across. Little extra switching. But as you do that, right, sit up tall. Right from the tailbone through the neck. Got some good posture today. And in the center, let's take those arms up, big inhale. And as you exhale, do this, do a big to let go, whatever that is that you need to let go of. Everyone, congratulations. Good work this morning. This is the end of our workout week. How cool is that? Hopefully you did as many workouts as you could, but even if you did one, even if it's just this one, good for you. It's something over nothing, right? Wednesday, I'm gonna do a foam rolling 20-minute stretch class, right? So in that piece of furniture, this thing in the corner, it's time to dust it off, right? So that's gonna be recorded if you don't find us on Wednesday at 10 a.m. And one more thing here. Remember that word brilliance? I want you to think about how brilliance feels in you, right? So maybe it's a brilliant chest or brilliant arms or brilliant legs, right? You want to use this great opportunity that Egan's is giving us to continue your shining, your brilliance. All right, everyone, congratulations. Enjoy Hawaii too. Cool. Morning.